everyone to this Montrose classic. Tugwell did a version on Vanderbilly, very well done, and it's where I learned a lot of the song. And there was a few things that I want to add to it, slide guitar, a couple lead licks. So we'll go through that, and you can add this to your arsenal. I am trying out my new Bandmaster amp. Fender reissued these, and it's hand wired, so I know they don't put these out for a long time, so I put a dent in the credit card and picked one up, and man, it has a really great tone. So okay, I'll just shut up and let's learn the song. To start out with, what we're going to do is slide from basically a C to a B, and we're going to just be using the second half of the chord. So we'll be doing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, slid back from the 5th to the 4th string, and then hitting an A power chord, okay? So it should be like this. Alright, and then what we do is we're going to hit an F chord. So it's like taking our D, we go up to E, and here's F at the 5th string, and back to D. And the key to this is you want to add a little vibrato to this. Okay, he's pushing on that D a little bit to give it some vibrato. So it takes a little practice, but you'll be able to get it. Alright, and then the lick goes open E to G, and then open A to C. Alright, so we have this so far. Then we hit our A again. Then back to F and D. Then you do your slide instead of the lick. So he changes up every other one. So you're doing the slide for one, the lick, slide, lick. So that's how the rhythm goes for the song. Okay, so we got that down. The chorus is C to D to A twice. And you want to kind of let the chords ring because the slide guitar is in there doing some things. So you don't want to muddy it up with too much strumming in it, okay? So we've done C, D, A twice. The next time through he'll go C to B to F sharp minor. So we'll go. And I kind of hit the open E and then hit the F. Back to C, and then D, and A, just like we did in the intro. Now this A starts kind of the end of the chorus, and you'll hear him add a suspended. Now, what the slide guitar doing, it's going up to, by adding the suspended, it's like playing a D chord. Okay, we've taken our C, we've slid it up a step, so we're at D. Alright, and then you'll hear him come with the slide part back. So from C to B, and then do that again. So I think a lot of people don't hear that little slide part, but it's in there. So you've got this. Now if you want to hit that D note, you can. You don't have to, but you know, it's part of the song. So if you don't have another guitar, I would suggest trying to hit that D note. And it's good practice to get that. So I didn't mention our suspended is on the 2nd string at 3 and our 4th string at 4, and of course the D note would be on 5 there. And then you go, because you're doing the slide, you're right back into it. Okay. After the 2nd chorus, Ronnie does these little licks. Take your guitar and put it into the rhythm and play this. lick is not real difficult, but what it is, it's played with a lot of feeling, and you get that because he's not playing 100 notes, he's playing to the song. So what we're going to do is slide in on the 4th string pretty much from 12 to 14, and then go, this will be the A minor pentatonic. So we're doing that part of the scale. So we go to 12, 14 on the 3rd string, then we're going to hit 13 on the 2nd to 15 on the 2nd also, and give that a bend up, and then catch the 3rd string back at 14. So you hit it, bend it up, and then hit it and release it, and then catch at 14. Then it comes back to that 2nd string, gives it a few bends up, and then a pull off. So you're pulling off to 13, and then you're catching 14 on that 3rd. And then you stay on that, and you're going to bend that up a few times. Then you're going to go back to your 14 and 15 on that 2nd string, and when he hits it, he's bending it, hitting it, releasing it, and hitting it. And then another pull off to 14. So, like I said, it's not real difficult. Listen to how he plays it, and frankly, it's so easy it's hard. So if that makes any sense to you, that's the lick that he's doing there. I am in open G, so my strings are tuned D, G, D stays the same, G stays the same, B stays the same, and our 1st string goes down to D. Okay, so there's really only 3 strings different in open G. Your 6th, 5th, and 1st. Alright, I'll show you the slide guitar parts. This isn't the best. I don't really have a good guitar for slide that's set up with some high action, so pardon the shitty sound that I'll get from some of this. But anyhow, you'll be able to learn what he's doing, and if you're into slide, this may help you. Is following pretty much the chords, okay? But the intro part of the slide, what he does is we're going to go from 12 to 14. That's an A right there. And you got to be over the fret, so you want to be over the metal part. So we're going to slide from 14 to 12, I'm sorry, 12 to 14 back on the 4th string. Then we take the 3rd string, slide up to 14. Then we catch 14 on the 2nd, slide back, and then the 3rd string back from 12 to 14. So it'll sound like this. Okay, and then what he does, he comes in with the chorus, so we're going to slide to a C, then to a D, and then up to our A, back to our D, C, and A up here again. Alright, then we go from our C to B, and we want to come up to F. Then we're coming back to C, D, and A. He does the A up here, and then you hear the D come in, and then he does a little lick here that you'll be at it's basically the C, it's a G note. We're on the 4th string at 5, sliding up to 7. Alright, and then come back to A. And then they come back in. So that slide is pretty consistent in those licks throughout the song. So that should help you be able to play along if you got two guitars and one wants to do the slide.